All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. So this is the brother Karatazah.
This is Brother Yatazakba.
Coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Lord's Lord, this is edifying. And just going in on this new TV show that they have called Universal Basic Guys. No job, no problem. All right. And it's not really a show that you need to watch. It's not Family Guy. It's not The Simpsons. But I do believe that it is predictive programming. So can we read the first?
Predictive programming is a theory.
Oh, go read.
Oh yeah, Salaki. This is from OSU.edu, the Ohio State University.edu, the psychology of extraordinary beliefs. So we got predictive programming. Predictive programming is theory that the government or other higher-ups are using fictional movies or books as a mass mind control tool to make the population more accepting of planned future events.
Right. So they dropped this cartoon as what I believe is predictive programming, all right, trying to steer you in a direction, trying to basically put it in your mind so that when they actually do these things in real life, you're more acceptable into it. Okay? So, we watched the intro. These guys, they were working at a hot dog factory, and then a AI robot company came in. And they started making the hot dogs, so everybody got laid off, and then they were awarded $3,000 a month. As you can see, no job, no problem, and that's how a lot of people are going to feel. Like we said, you're going to have a lot of people that were running to something like this, but there's always a catch-22. So before we go into it a little bit, before we go into that catch-22, let's just go over UBI or Universal Basic Income.
Right. So this is from the Heritage Foundation. It says they claim that UBI, a taxpayer-funded minimum monthly payment with no strings attached, would reduce poverty and inequality, improve physical and mental health, and provide financial security so that recipients can earn a degree, launch a business, or care for family members.
Right. There's something else I wanted to. Oh yeah, hold up. Yeah, go ahead, read that one.
So from the Foundation for Government Accountability, it says universal basic income programs discourage work and trap people in dependency. Guaranteed income.
That's exactly what it does. And they want to trap you into being dependent on the government. Okay? And we're going to go into that a little bit later. I don't want to, reveal the quill, so to speak, but go ahead.
Guaranteed income programs are costing taxpayers millions. States can stop local universal basic income programs and keep a culture of work in their state.
Right, because the money's not going to be coming out of thin air. Somebody has to pay for it.
Right.
So while a lot of people are getting that free ride, everybody else that's not getting that free ride or that's still working, they're just going to be taxed more heavily. So it's going to do what? Well, why do I have to go to work and now I'm making $10 or making $20 an hour. Okay, I get $1,000 a month, or my check is $1,000. But after taxes, I'm only taking home $500. Well, why the fuck should I keep working if I'm just giving all my money away? And it's going to discourage people to go to work, and it's going to trap people in dependency. All right, not only that, what comes with it. Because we know what the scripture says. We just get it now.
This is Revelation chapter 13. Start at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. Going into that image of the beast, and the image of the beast is really, their system, man. If you're not going along with their program, we know that they want to take over the whole world. They want to enact this new world order, great reset, whatever they're calling it. All right. If you're not going along with their program, which universal basic income can definitely be a part of it, then it said that they're going to just basically cut your water off. Go ahead.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
There's a saying that all roads lead to Rome. Well, guess what? All roads are going to lead to this CHIP. All roads is going to lead to the MOTB, which is the micro CHIP RFID CHIP.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, man, it said that no man is going to be able to buy or sell. So if you got a universal basic income, you're going to have to have this MOTB to use that income.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And it says no man, so it doesn't matter if you're old, if you're young, if you're, so-called black, so-called white. All right, if you're in jail, or if you're free, if you're in the NFL, or if you're a bum on the street, everyone's gonna be required to take this. So, moving along to China, yeah. Because remember, back up, dependency. We said that people are going to be dependent on it. All right, and there's going to be not loopholes, but a catch-22. So in order for you to get your money, you're going to have to be in line with the government. All right, we just read that in Revelation. So they're going to have what's called an ESG score. All right, so can we get this?
Right, so this is from ChinaBriefing.com. The primary goal of this framework is to guide Chinese companies toward a standardized approach to sustainability reporting, facilitating the comparison of environmental, social, and governance reporting, or ESG, and improving the information available to investors, creditors, regulators, and other stakeholders.
Right. So, matter of fact, we probably should have just went to ESG. We did ESG China because China is basically a dry run for everything.
Yeah.
They're the dry run for the ESG. They're the dry run for the UBI, for the Universal Basic Income. But go ahead, read that, Baba Kashad.
Right, so this is just from Wikipedia. It says environmental, social, and governance, or ESG, is shorthand for an investing principle that prioritizes environmental issues, social issues, and corporate governance. Investing with ESG considerations is sometimes referred to as responsible investing, or in more proactive cases, impact investing.
Right. So when you look at this, there's three pieces of the pie. Let me see if I can kind of blow this up some.
They don't zoom it back out.
Right. All right. Really?
Yeah, let's put
it. Okay. Save one. There we go. So there's three pieces of the pie. Your environment. Are you being green? The exhaust from your car. How you are basically. Are you polluting? Are you littering? That goes into your score. Socially, do you drink? Do you smoke? Are you a bully? All of this will go into your ESG score, and it would affect your universal basic income.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your score is low, then they're gonna give you a lower amount of money because you're not doing what they want you to do. But if your score is high, you will get on the higher end of that money because you know you're
right along with that system.
you're being a good slave. Good.
Right now they presenting it as a business thing, but it's gonna be like a person by person thing, just like
Exactly.
that Black Mirror episode where like anybody could grade another person on how they was presenting themselves. So people would
Exactly.
smile in your face and be super nice and present themselves a certain way on social media, and your points will run up.
Mhm.
But don't say nothing that gets you canceled or
Exactly.
something like yelling in public or something like that. Somebody will turn your grade down.
Exactly. So let's get this real quick. Start back up here.
All right, so this is ScottAntons.com. Says why China could surprise the world by being the first country to adopt universal basic income.
All right, we can read the first part of this.
The concept,
it's right here.
Okay, the concept of universal basic income, a regularly provided cash payment distributed without conditions to all individuals within a defined community, has a long history and an as yet unwritten future.
Right. So we're going to jump down to this paragraph.
In the summer of 2021, Xi Jinping began using the phrase common prosperity to describe his policy goals for China. He's described it as people-centered growth, where those with high incomes, both individuals and businesses, are encouraged to return more to society. He seems to believe...
Right, and that's what we were kind of speaking about before with socialism. Socialism is basically everybody having the same opportunity. Everyone gets a job. Everyone gets a house. Everyone gets a salary. But, if person A is working harder than person B, person A doesn't get more than person B. If person C isn't doing anything at all, if he's just standing around the job with his hands in his pocket, twiddling his thumbs, or on his phone all day, guess what? He still gets the same as person A and person B. Now, on the other hand, you have capitalism, which says anybody who has the ability to have a business or to do anything can do it and make as much money as they want. Problem is, you get big business. Now you have millionaires, billionaires, and they serving you McDonald's, and they're in line with the government to fucking kill everybody, so you get that as well. So I'm not saying that one is better than the other. There's holes in both of them. In the kingdom, we're going to live righteously. But, we can see how this universal basic income and how these ideas are kind of seeping into society and gaining traction through predictive programming. Go ahead.
Where to stop at?
All
right. It says he's described it as people-centered growth, where those with high incomes, both individuals and businesses, are encouraged to return more to society.
Okay.
He seems to believe that China has moved beyond its rapid growth stage and has entered a new stage that will require a reduction of inequality and an uplifting of those left behind.
Yeah. So basically, if you got more than others, you need to be given more. And if you ain't got it like that, then you deserve more. But we made the comparison. What if it's a crackhead on the street? He's just gonna smoke it up anyways. So you're gonna have that element of society who they're probably gonna OD. And you're gonna have drug dealers they're gonna be getting their universal basic income, and then they're gonna be getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, how many other people's basic income. It's just gonna make it more easy for the unsavory portion of society. Yeah.
He has also said he wants to make solid progress in achieving common prosperity by 2035. Key measurements of greater common prosperity, aside from reduced inequality, will include improved health and reduced environmental degradation, but most importantly, a wider consumption base with more consumer buying power.
Now, how would they improve reduced environmental degradation? Through the ESG. So if your score, if you're not doing what they say, and like I said, China started this ESG. All right, this is where it was first implemented. All right, so if you aren't contributing to society the way that they want you to, then just turn your chip off.
Yep.
All right, so we can get some of these scriptures and go ahead and close it out.
So 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, we can see what's coming down the pipe, man. You know, we hear these things, we see these ideas, and you know, we know what's going on. You're not going to pull a fast one on the man of the Lord through the spirit power Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Do you have anything you want to say on that?
Oh no, the only thing I'm thinking is like people might watch this show and not know what's going on and just think it's like some random thing that they coming out with or just just a show. But
right, like it's not an actual idea.
Yeah, like no, this is an idea. Just like a lot of other shows, like when the men of the Lord and the people who have sense can see, what's coming, but through the spirit, we know that these are things that they're planning.
But hey, that's like you said, man. You're gonna have people flocking to it, like people who never heard of a UBI. They're going, oh yeah, shit. Where they doing that at? Mm-hmm. Let me sign up. But you're signing your life away.
Yeah.
Little do you know.
Yeah. Because if you want to keep that, you're gonna have to align with the system.
Exactly. And you're gonna have women. You're gonna have just lazy people, or who wouldn't want to do no work and get free stuff? Who wants to work hard and keep half? When you just say it like that, why would you want to work and keep half opposed to doing no work and everything's still coming to you? But your morals, that's what you're gonna be compromising. All right, let's get this.
This is second Ezra chapter. What's chapter 2?
Slakia 16.
Chapter 16. Slakia. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case."
Yeah, man, because if you're getting everything free, no working free stuff, everything's cheap at that point. You can afford it, or even if you are still working, say you still working your regular 9 to 5, but you got an extra $1,000, extra $2,000 or $3,000 coming in, you can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster at that point. If you want to get new car, if you want to get new rims for your car, if you want to go on vacation, around the world, do some stuff that you ain't never done, hey, it's cheap. It's cheap to you at that point.
Yep. It says that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Because you little do you know, like I said, you've compromised your morals, and now when they go to roll, okay, when they go to implement this great reset, you ain't got no recourse for your actions. All right, you just caught up in the system. Yeah. Now when they say everything that you got, you want to keep it, come take this hip, you gonna go back? But no, you want the free meal, and you used to getting this free meal. So guess what? You're gonna take the free meal. All right, we can start verse 3.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. "And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves."
Yeah, man. In the end of days is what we're speaking about, man. They are rapidly coming upon us. We are in these times right now. The end of days is coming upon us, should I say. But we are definitely in these times right now.
and the grinders cease because they are few.
Right, the jobs. The whole thing about the UBI, no job, no problem. The grinding is cease, right? They're grinding at cease. The robots came and took over. All right, and you have the chat GBT and all these different AIs who are doubling their capacity to learn each day. They're learning more and more. You have you can go to what like different restaurants right now, Burger King and shit like that, and a lot of times you don't even see nobody.
Mhm.
You know, they're steadily taking over jobs. If you go to the casino, there's no security guard that's standing outside. They got that robot going around taking jobs. So this is causing the grinding to cease.
Yep, it says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
Yeah, man, because this ain't that old America that you knew. That land of opportunity where you can come here and be, you can come here and start a taco stand, and then your tacos are so good, you build up to a a taco truck. And your tacos are so good, you build up to a restaurant.
Mhm.
Tacos are so good, now you even franchised it. You used to can be able to do that here in America. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to put a cap on you. You know, they want like we said before, and even with China, they want everybody to be on the same level. Everybody gets a house. Everybody gets a car. Everybody gets X amount of dollars each month. But like, where's the flavor in that? The Lord didn't make it like that. The Lord made cheetahs fast, and He made snails slow. He didn't say, well, that's not fair to the snail that the cheetah gets to run 70 miles an hour. We're going to turn him down some, and then we're going to turn the snail up some. No, life isn't fair. Well, it's not fair that the pig's an abominable animal, but the chicken's good. So, what we're going to do, we're going to make, no, that's not what it's about. It's not about being fair. All right. Guess what? Is it fair to the heathen that they're heathen,
Right.
and that the Lord, is not their father? Life ain't fair. It's not about being fair. It's about what it is and what it's going to be.
Mhm. It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, man. And hey, that's going on right now, just trash ass music. But and you can kind of see it on the horizon. Like I said, predictive programming, they're showing us right now. They're showing us right now what the wave is and what it's gonna be. And as we read over here, the men of the Lord are going to pick up on it, and our job is to do what? To tell the people, to announce it to the people, so that they are warned. All right. You got any closing statements?
You touched on it all.
Hey, so with that being said, Lord's will, you were edified, and we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow. Shalom.
Shalom.